Dynamax Spheal has arrived as a Tier 1 Dynamax raid boss in Pokemon GO. And in today's video, we're going to discuss how you can solo Spheal Max Battles. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff and welcome back to the channel. And yes, it is time to solo Dynamax Spheal. Now I do want to mention that Dynamax Spheal has 4 weaknesses. Those of course are going to be fighting, rock, grass, and electric. For the fighting types, I recommend bringing in Dynamax Hitmonchan, Dynamax Machamp, Dynamax Hitmonlee, and of course, the incredible Gigantamax Machamp if you have those powered up. Rock types, we don't currently have a lot of great rock type Dynamax Pokemon, but you can bring in Omastar with double rock moves. Kabutops with rock moves will also do some decent damage, but be careful because this Pokemon, Dynamax Spheal, can have water type moves which will do a lot of damage against both Kabutops and Omastar. Coming up next is going to be the grass type, and this is the one that while there are some great counters, I personally would stay away from. Dynamax and Gigantamax Rillaboom, Dynamax and Gigantamax Venusaur, and Dynamax Leafeon are all going to be incredible counters. However, Dynamax Spheal can have some very powerful ice-type moves that would do an incredible amount of damage against your grass types. So be careful if you decide to bring those in. And finally, that's going to bring up the electric types, which are the types that I recommend going in with and the types that you're probably going to see me go into the battle with. Some of the best electric type D-Max and G-Max Pokemon are going to be Dynamax and Gigantamax Toxtricity, Dynamax Raikou, and Dynamax Zapdos. All of those are going to do great, super effective damage, but if you bring in Zapdos, be careful about the ice-type moves of the Spheal. Alright, so those are the counters, and let's do this. Let's jump into the battle, and let's battle Dynamax Spheal in Pokemon GO. We're going to click Battle, and it is going to recommend 3 Zacians because Zacian will do an incredible amount of damage. However, we're wanting to stay super effective, and so what we're going to do is we're going to go MAC, and I do not have a Machamp powered up, actually. So let's search electric and see what the best electric team that I have is. Haven't had a ton of time to power these up. So we're going to go in with our Gigantamax Toxtricity, our Dynamax Raikou, and then we're actually going to look for grass right here. And you know what? Let's bring in a Dynamax Leafeon. Now, obviously, these would be better if they were fully powered up. The G-Max Toxtricity is powered up to, I think, around level 43. And the other two are probably right around level 20. So ideally you want to come in with powered up counters or maxed out counters, but this will still do a ton of damage, and I'm probably going to leave the Leafeon in the max power spot. So there we go, we've readied up, and in 10 seconds we will solo Dynamax Spheal and take a look at Dynamax Walrein in Pokemon GO. I also want to mention that this can be shiny. Dynamax Spheal has an incredible purple shiny, and there we go. That looks so cool up there. This great big just rah looking Spheal, and we're going to get our very first Wild Charge off. Wild Charge is going to do, wow, that almost finished off the D-Max Spheal, and there's Gigantamax Toxtricity. That looks so cool. And with one Gigantamax Stun Shock, we should be able to finish it off. And does it do it? Let's see. Yes, we've done it. We have soloed Spheal in Pokemon GO. So bring in those electric types, bring in those grass types, but be careful with grass. If you have a couple of good rock types, bring those in. And of course, bring in your fighting types. We're going to get 2 Spheal Candy, 5,000 XP. We are going to leave our Dynamax Leafeon to get a few more Eevee candies. All right, we're going to get all kinds of rewards. 12,500 XP, 2,500 Stardust, 2 rare candies, 1 Revive, 1 Golden Raspberry, 2 Spheal XL candies, and 12 Premier Balls. And now, the question. Do we get the shiny? No, we do not. 527 is what we've got. I will put the hundo on screen right now. And yo, let's go. Excellent throw. There we go. All right, 1, 2, 3. First ball, let's go. Beautiful. And Spheal has been caught. It's going to give us 8 candies, 2 XL candies, 1270 XP. And is it the hundo? No, it's not, but it's not too far off. We got 15 defense. And it looks pretty cool with the coloring and stuff of the Dynamax. But let's see what it looks like as the next level, as a Celio, and then let's see what it looks like as a Dynamax Walrein. Hi, Editing Jeff here. Just a quick note, I got a phone call right in the middle of this screen recording, so the video is going to cut right at the start where Spheal is evolving into Celio, and then the next clip is going to be Celio evolving into Walrein. Also, last night I caught that shiny right there. That's right, that is a shiny Galarian Darumaka. Alright, back to the video. Alright, so that is what Dynamax Celio looks like. We'll click right there. You can see the clouds around it. Looks pretty cool. And now let's see Dynamax Walrein in Pokemon Go. I'm pretty excited about this. Walrein is a great Pokemon. It's a really fun one to use. There is Walrein, and now we're going to click on the Dynamax button here in just a second and see Dynamax Walrein. There it is. You can see the great big clouds all around it. I like how the Dynamax Pokemon get a little bit bigger. All right, now, as is tradition on the channel, we're going to give this Walrein the Solo nickname, and we're going to give it the Solo tag, and it is now forever a part of my account in Pokemon Go. All right, remember to bring in your electric types. Remember to bring in your fighting types. Remember to bring in your rock types and bring in your grass types. But be careful with the grass types when you decide to solo Spheal in Pokemon Go. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up down below to let me know. We've got a lot more solo guides coming out very soon. Thank you all so much for watching this solo Spheal video. And as always, I will see you in the next Pokemon Go video.